Okay, I want to talk about defending triple option. So just real quickly, the thing you need to understand about triple option is how does it work? What are they trying to do to you, and how do you defend it? So, here's flex bone or double slot. What's going to happen is they're going to come out, going to ride. It's really just turns out to being a slot with I backfield. So they're going to come out, run triple. They're going to read, again, the end to the support personnel. And then, how are you going to defend it? So the first reads the end in understanding, triple option or veer. The second guy is who's the quarterback player. Okay, how are you trying to do it? So what you have to understand is how are they trying to block the end and how are they trying to block the Sam and what can you do about it? So the first question is, what are they doing? So this is a veer block here to the end. Okay, this is a turnout or an ISO block or a base. Okay, and then this is a load option. So load is they're blocking down on the end and the ball's going to come outside of him. So, those three things look like the same play, being blocked three different ways. And so that's the part where you have to understand really what's going on. The second question is, who's this slot blocking? Okay, he can block the free safety, he can block the Sam, or he can block the Mike. Okay, so, if they block the Mike, who's taking quarterback? If they block the Sam, who's taking pitch? If they take the free, probably doesn't make sense unless, they're not very good. So, dive, again, keep, or pitch. That's the three things they're trying to accomplish right here, and this is how we're trying to rotate to take care of it. All right? So, what's the linebacker play? Well, if you've had an assignment play where the tackle's going to block down on the end, then the end's going to step up, okay, and the fullback's going to probably rush for about 195 or 300 yards that night. Okay, so if you run triple, the end steps up, tackle blocks the wheel, going to be in trouble. All right, so the first thing we want to do is we want to have the end squeeze. Okay, we want the end squeeze and the wheel scrape and replace. So that's the first thing we want to do right there, end squeeze, wheel scrape and replace. So the end's got dive, wheel's got quarterback. Okay, again, end's got dive, wheel's got quarterback. Okay, on that veer blocking scheme. So if they were to give it, all right, now how would we identify that? Well, the wheel's going to take a jab step, read the fullback. Okay, the fullback steps to the 45. He's going to step at the 45 and look at the offensive tackle. The offensive tackle's turning out. So since he's turning out, the wheel would fit inside. And even though it looks like triple, this is really just a give. And so the wheel would play an ISO read, okay? But you got to rep it. You got to rep this a lot. All right, it's an ISO read. Okay? So again, the ISO blocking looks like triple. We get a turnout. We got to fit up in there. All right? So again, so what we're doing here is Sam's got pitch, so he's going to sprint up. He's going to break down. We want to don't go straight to the pitch because what that does, that just makes the quarterback's job easier. You want to come up and break down, all right, and not let him know are you playing the quarterback or are you playing the pitch man? The free safety has to work and then take the tight end on a vertical. Okay, and the Mike's got to work again. So Mike's playing dive to quarterback, Sam's playing pitch, and the free safety's playing quarterback to pitch. Okay, Mike's got dive to quarterback, Sam's got pitch, free safety's got quarterback to pitch. Okay, there it is, strong. All right, option weak. Will's got dive to quarterback, Rover's got pitch. Okay. All right, so if you check, so it's important if you're going to defend the triple option, you have to change coverage. Okay, you have to change coverage. Like, you can't give them a bead every time you're playing cover 3 to pro set. You got to play cover 2 sometimes to pro set. Let the corner squat and a freebie across the top. You have to change coverages out here or they're going to wear you out, okay? They're going to wear you out. So you have to change. So if you go cover 2, then the Sam's going to be on quarterback to pitch. The corner's on pitch and the free's over the top, okay? So let's say they kept getting to your Mike, so you need to go to cover 2 to help out and put another person on quarterback. All right, so again, weak's not necessarily the issue because they don't have anybody that can get to the wheel or the rover. So your weak side is not the issue. Your strong side is the issue. This tight end can block the mic, so you got to put the Sam on the quarterback sometimes and change it up with cover 2. Okay, so you got to change coverages. So midline, again, midline just means they're reading the 3 technique and the mic's going to scrape and take the quarterback. Okay, the wheel's going to push inside out, dive the quarterback. 3 techniques going to squeeze, take, dive. Mike's got quarterback. Okay, now, one of the games we're going to play is we're going to play something called a strike. All right? A strike means the end is going to squeeze down off that tackle as hard as he can, and he's going to hit the mesh point where the quarterback's coming off reading the ball. He's going to hit the mesh point, okay, taking the dive, hitting him as hard as he can. That's called a strike. Okay, nothing changes. He just widens to a go 7 so he can come hard down inside. Okay, also as he's coming, if the tackle turns out, he turns it into a break and he's going to cross his face. Okay, now a kill looks exactly like a strike. What's going to happen is, okay, he's going to ride to the front foot. The kid's going to squeeze. He's going to slide past him, and then he's going to kill the quarterback. So the wheel has to step outside the tackle, back in the box, and take the dive. Now, if the kid is reading it, the quarterback's reading it right, he'll pull it, keep the ball, and get hit. But every once in a while, they call give. All right, so you got to make sure your wheel doesn't get cut off by the offensive tackle. So go 7, squeeze, slide past the mesh point, take the quarterback. That's a kill. Okay, now stack is something we go to just to help out the mic and wheel a little bit, okay? So what's going to happen is now we're already adjusted weak. If they go motion strong, then we have to get to 20 backers. Now, I hope you heard that. Okay, we've already adjusted weak. So if this slot, let's see here. All right, if this slot were to go motion weak, we wouldn't move. Sam would actually step outside into the slant lane. That's the only thing that would happen. If they go motion strong, then we have to step to 20 backers, okay, because the mic cannot get cut off by the tackle. So he has to slide out here to a hard 20, and the Sam's going to either tighten down or widen out according to what his coverage is, or if he has quarterback or pitch or whatever he's doing. Okay, so that's a little alignment issue that will help you. Is we call stack. It just tells them to slide over a little bit and get lined up. So now the wheel can get off the block easier. Okay, we can go stack soft if we want to. Sam will blitz. This is stack cover 2 with them in double slot because that way we can cover 4 verticals. Okay, now we're going to rotate to an 8-man front. Why? Because they're running a 2-back offense. All right, so again, show you real quick. This kid, goes motion. Okay, the rover's going to step in the hole. We're going to slide to 20 backers. Okay, Sam's going to widen out, and nobody else will move. So the corner will come back and getting a better technique. Okay, if they go strong right here, weak, these guys are already adjusted weak. They don't have to move. Now the Sam will widen out and get in the slant lane. The free will come over because he has to take number 2 on a vertical, and now the rover will rotate down. Okay, the corner will loosen up, all right, according to what coverage we want to play to this. So if we're playing cover 3, the rover's going to roll down. He's going to come to the line of scrimmage. He's going to take pitch. If we're playing cover 2, he's going to come right here, and he's going to be quarterback to pitch along with this wheel. Okay, and then the free safety come over, and the corner and the free would play cover 2 to that. So it's according to what coverage you want to play as you rotate to the other side. Cover 2 weak sky. All right, this means the rover's back in the cover 3 position. All right, we're playing 2 strong to change up the coverage. 3 weak sky, no big deal. Rover's got pitch. Okay, so secondary responsibilities. I just showed you that, cover 2 with weak motion. So let's say they're going weak right here. The rover's going to roll down. Okay, so what these teams like to do a lot of times, okay, when they go motion weak, they like to X block it. All right, we're going to go like just right here. So if we're going to go cover 2 on this, the free's going to come across, the wheel's going to slide, the rover's going to go quarterback to pitch. Okay, so what needs to happen is the wheel's going to scrape hard and be on quarterback, and the rover really, in essence, is going to be on pitch. Okay? The rover is going to be on pitch if they X block it like that. All right, so there you go. Motion weak here. All right, motion weak. We're going to rotate weak. We have dive to quarterback, quarterback to pitch, pitch. Okay? So again, if we go cover 3 motion weak, then what's going to happen is the rover's going to work across the face of number 2 right there, and he's going to take the pitch. The biggest thing you got to figure out is how you're going to handle, all right, how you're going to handle that switch route into the boundary. So strong, again, not a big deal. That guy's really fast. No big deal. Sam's going to slide outside and take the quarterback to pitch. Corner's on pitch. 2 to 3 strong, not a big deal. Again, Rover's going to step in the hole right here, play the slant lane. Not a big deal, strong. Okay, so some gun option here. Let's say they're in the gun running like this. Nothing changes, just how they line up. Doesn't affect anything in the secondary. Again, Rover's got pitch weak, playing cover 2 strong. Sam's quarterback to pitch. Number 3 is on pitch. Okay, none of that changes or affects here. Cover 2, again, no big deal. Corner's late to the pitch on both sides. Sam and Will have quarterback to pitch. Mike's going to scrape inside out. Okay, again, if they come motion, all right, all their motion 2 is twins into the boundary, so the rover's going to roll down. All right, the rover's going to roll down. We're going to play cover 2 into the boundary. The rover would be quarterback to pitch. Oops. Quarterback to pitch. The corner's going to soften up a little bit. Will's on quarterback. Dive to quarterback. Again, the rover's quarterback to pitch. Okay, gun option strong. No big deal again. It's going to turn into 2 weak sky there. Okay, if we're going to go to cover 2 or we're going to go to cover 3 is all we got to figure out. So corner's pitch. Sam's quarterback to pitch. The Mike is dive to quarterback. Okay, do we want to go to 3? That's all you got to do is communicate the rules. So the Sam's going to go to pitch now. All right, and the free safety's got 2 on a vertical. All right, some blitzes. 11, saw 11 strike. That means Sam and Will are on quarterback. The ends are run strike. Okay, saw 11 strike. 11 fire kill. So what we're telling the Mike and Will really is you got to step outside that tackle back in the hole and the ends come hard. Outside the tackle back in the hole. Okay, 22 angle strong will kill. Okay, will kill. All we're trying to do again is make sure we got the quarterback the dive taken care of with their kill call. So the right tackle's taking quarterback to the right and the will's taking him to the left. Okay? If you play cover 2 strong, you have a quarterback to pitch player. 22 angle strong Mike. All right? Again, just a couple different ways to do it. All right, some variation. Let's say they're running the wishbone here. All right, the wishbone. What you can do then is you can tell the free safety he's going to run quarterback to pitch, put the Sam and Rover both on pitch. Okay? Because there is no number 2 on the vertical, so you have nothing to sweat on that. Tight cover 2 weak sky on this right here. Okay? Playing 2 to the left, 3 to the right. Sam's got first thing with the ball. The corner is on pitch. The Mike is on quarterback to pitch. All right, Sam's first thing with the ball. Mike's quarterback to pitch. Corner's on pitch. Okay, let's say they're running double wing. So if they're running double wing and they motion left, we're going to play cover 2 to the left. The corner's out here on pitch. Sam's first thing with the ball. Mike's quarterback to pitch. Free safety's got number 2 on the vertical. Okay? Same thing if they go the other way. Here they come. First thing with the ball, pitch, quarterback to pitch, and we're good. Thank you so much. Hope you guys have a great season this year and best of luck.